Hi. Hello. We are here. Tell y'all already. Okay, I've been waiting. Oh, y'all been waiting on me all day. I appreciate that, child. Oh, Lord, when I tell y'all I've been rushing trying to get my show together, Jesus. Thank y'all for being here. I'm a little tired tonight, y'all, but we're going to push through, honey. Because, yes, y'all know I owe y'all DRAGGAVERSARY, child. This is the week leading up to my vacation, baby, so we're going to have to show improve tonight. Thank y'all for being here. I see everybody still coming in. If you can, go ahead and please hit the like. Look like almost everybody that came in hit the like. We have 59 already in. Oh gosh, it shot up to 109. Okay, they like, okay, I'm only Mary up. Thank y'all for being here though. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Go ahead and subscribe too if you haven't done so. All right. Yeah. All right, let's get started. Let me go ahead and do a congratulations to Sonya Ross. She did share some, for those of you who don't know who Sonya Ross is, she is on Real Housewives of Atlanta. She did share some maternity photos. Y'all know she is pregnant and expecting. Let's share. That's her and her husband and her son. She's showing a little baby bump. I didn't know she was that far along. Yeah, look at Sonya. Look at Sonya. She looks good. Go Sonya. Go Sonya. Yeah. So go Sonya. All right, moving right along, child. Moving right along. I saw something, y'all. Now, y'all know we've been trying to figure out who the hell had this Lambo between Marceau and Maurice. Okay. I think the person who has the Lambo is Maurice, you guys. And I think he is leasing it from, y'all remember Rashid from Ready to Love? That's who I think he's renting it from. I do have a picture of it, and I do see where Maurice actually talked about it. So he hinted at the car being his car. So it's really like a lease, rather rented. He can't afford no damn Lambo. Y'all know how much a Lambo is? Like $200 and something thousand. Maurice ain't got that kind of money. And I don't think he really has the credit to go out and outright buy one. I mean, Mr. 157 credit score. Boy, sit your ass down, Maurice. All right, so this is what Maurice had to say. He says, I was away from my office grabbing lunch when 3 little brown boys paid us a visit. He said the boys wanted to know if someone knew the owner of the Lambo outside. He says the person telling me the story said that you could tell that they had been playing outside because they had that outside smell. Was that Tisha or was that the little boys? Because y'all know Tisha be having an outside smell too. No shade. But shade. All right, so he also goes on to say that all that to say that I was once one of those little boys. He says what made it sweet was one said before he left that he was going to get a Lambo one day. So he says that I wish that I was there to let him sit in it and crank it up. He says there's nothing like a little inspiration. If y'all find that kid, let me know or let him know. What is he? How is it an inspiration to be renting a car that you cannot afford? Where's the inspiration in that? What happened to living within your means? That's not an inspiration to be out here in debt and using your wife's credit to go out here and lease things and acquire things just so that you can look rich when you're really not. I mean, you already living in her house. You already came in the door with nothing. You a whole bum out here, Maurice. So stop sitting out here talking about you trying to be an inspiration to somebody with your whole certificate that you can't even practice law because you never passed the bar. Who is he fooling? Let me show y'all a picture of this damn car. This is the car that Uncle Wanda decided to talk about, honey, outside of black. Okay, she already knew about the car. She was just trying to put it out there to let people know that they done came up and rented another car. Now, Maurice had already rented a car from Rashid, but I guess he didn't get the attention that he was seeking from renting that car. So he decided that he would, I guess, up the ante and get something else. Okay, because y'all know he likes attention. All right, he likes attention. This is him. That's Maurice, child. That's Rashid's rental place. Okay, let me show it again. Let me show it again. This is a car that he recently rented from Rashid because he does, you know, like foreign cars, expensive cars like that. So you can lease and or rent cars from him. So this is where they're getting the cars from, Rashid. from Ready to Love. That's his job. He rents and leases cars to people. Okay, so I guess he traded the rental in for something else. Now, y'all remember Maurice also had a Rolls Royce where him and Kimmy was riding in on an episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville, if you guys remember that. You guys already know they don't make that type of money to buy those type of cars. Y'all know that. Love and Marriage Huntsville barely pays them $15,000 at best. 15, maybe 20K. They don't make a lot of money on this show to be out here buying Lambos, but it's the whole, I'm on national television, so I have to, you know, have this persona of I'm rich and that I'm important. I told y'all today, for those of y'all that watch my Car Chronicles, where some people actually that watched the show, that was fans of the show, actually patronized Black and went there and saw Maurice and Marceau, and that they were trying to act like celebrities. They were acting like they were real celebrities in Black. Ain't that crazy? So in order for you to make people think that you really are something that you're not, what better way to do that than to go out and rent a car that you really cannot afford? I'm just saying, Maurice. It makes no sense. We call that fake flossing, okay? We call that fake flossing. A Lambo, like I said, that's a $200,000, maybe $300,000 car, depending on where you get it from and what type of bells and whistles that you get on it, okay? But go off. If it makes you feel good, sir, to be out here fake flossing, do what you gotta do. Because, hey, if Kimmy Love It Honey, aka your cum dumpster, and that's what I gotta call her, because that's what she is. She sits at home and allow you to disrespect the fuck out of her. And I gotta be raw when I say it, because that's exactly what he does. He disrespects the hell out of her, and she has to be his cum dumpster and use her credit. And y'all know what it is. That's what Maurice does. He's disrespectful as hell. I would not have him as a husband. I would not have him as a damn husband. And the simple fact, Kimmy, that you took him in knowing that he had a barely 300 credit score and sleeping on somebody's couch really shows that you were a whole pick me and a desperate biatch out here. Okay. And the fact that he was still married. So you were very, very desperate, Kimmy, to be out here taking on somebody who ain't have shit to offer you, where you had to take him in, let him use your credit, put him on your house, let him drive your car, let him work in your office building until you started a building for him. Do I need to keep going? Then you had to pay for him to get this fake ass certificate so that he can feel important and be out here telling everybody he's an attorney when he has not tried not one case. Is that the level of desperation, women, that we're on out here just to say we have a man? And now that you see what it really is, where you got to be on national television crying to your girlfriend saying that you're tired of being a cum dumpster because your husband wants to jump up and down on you 2 to 3 times a day when you're sick? Is that the level of bullshit that we're on just to have and achieve a man out here? Kimmy, I expected so much more out of you, sis. I really did. I really, really did, Kimmy. I expected so much more. Seasons 1 through 3, I really thought Kimmy was just going to be that girl. But now I see seasons 4 through 6, girl, you really are not that girl. I'm just saying, Kimmy. I need you to get your head back in the game, sis. Because at one point I was cheering for you. And now I got to put the damn pom-poms down because you're not giving me what you need to be giving me as a strong, Black, independent boss woman. That's what I saw in the beginning. I got to put my pom-poms down when I look at you now. I do. I got to call. Your nickname going to be Tootie. Now, I know we had one on the show named Tootie. But I'm going to have to name you Tootie because every time Maurice asks your ass to toot it up, it's looking like you out here tooting it. You doing the tooting and he out here doing the damn booting. His ass about to get booted with that damn Lambo that his ass can't afford. So he'll probably have that for about 6 months. Spend up his little Love and Marriage Huntsville check on the little car so he can stunt for about 6 months. Then they're going to come and take the shit back. Okay? Because you know he can't afford it. He can't afford it. I mean, and anybody that's getting their credit done over that Credit One that's still letting them take that money up out y'all account every month, and then y'all know they ain't fixing y'all damn credit, you are paying for this damn Lambo a month. I'm just letting y'all know, okay? You are paying for Maurice, aka Mayonnaise Maurice, the beige one, the bald-headed, fake ass Martin Luther, the damn king. You are paying for him to rent a car every 6 months to look rich and fake floss, okay, on your back. So just know that. All right, just a heads up for all of you out there. That's Tootie. That's your name, honey. Tootie. Kimberly Tootie Scott. That's what I got to name your ass. Kimberly Tootie Scott. All right. Moving right along. That's so sad. That is so sad. I hate when women can't say no when their husband be like, listen, you need that thing about 3 times a day. I hate when women can't say no. It must be sad. It must be a sad house. It's got to be very sad in that house where you're trying to get some sleep and you got to hear this. You got to be on this bullshit all night. This Kim trying to get some rest. This Kim trying to go to sleep and Maurice over there on that bullshit. Child, ooh, it's got to be. Ooh, I'm sorry, Kimmy, girl. Girl, I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry that man got to jump up and down on you like a trampoline, girl, 24/7, girl. You can't get no rest. I'm sorry, girl. I mean, girl, you come in from chemo, girl, and you got to be on this bullshit right here, girl. You on that bullshit. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Child. I don't know how many headboards y'all done went through, bitch, but listen. It ain't worth it, Kimmy. You how old are you, Kimmy? You pushing about 60. So you might want to sit it down, sis. You might want to sit it down because I mean, I don't want you to get no Charlie horse up in there now. And Maurice put you out your own house because that's the type of man you marry. I don't want you to get no Charlie horse and be like, look, I can't finish the job. Nah, he gonna tell you, nope, I need you still ain't jumped up on the dresser and jumped down on me yet. You ain't did that part yet. So I don't want to hear no shit about no Charlie horse. Charlie your ass up there on that dresser and jump on down here. That's the type of man you marry, sis. You don't have a choice, is what it sounds like. That's what your husband said in his interview. I'm sorry, girl. And I apologize for you on his behalf, because sis, ooh, child. Ooh, Lord, you don't get no sleep in that house. That's why she be so irritated with his ass. That's why Kimmy eyes be red. Go look at the reunion. Kimmy eyes be red. She ain't get no sleep. She ain't get no sleep at all. It's so sad. Oh my God, it's so sad. Oh, girl, your walls must be just, ooh, your walls is mad at you, girl. I'm sorry. Not the one in your house. Not them walls. They said if walls could talk, baby, if them walls could talk. Ooh, Jesus. Lord, that'd be a long conversation. Jesus, let's move on. Ooh. Oh, these sorry ass pygmies and these sorry ass mama boys. Child, you married a whole mama's boy out here, Kimmy. You married a whole mama's boy. And all he think about is sex, child. It's so sad. Let's move on, child. Tina, let's talk about old Tina Knowles, honey, with her disrespectful ass. And I get it, you Beyonce mama, and you feeling like, you know, your daughter is a whole star, and you feel like you can kind of talk to old what's his name, Richard Lawson, like he your son out here. Let me play y'all a damn video where they, I kind of talked about it this morning. I want to play you guys the video because she disrespected the hell out of him in this interview. And he kind of looked at her like, bitch, I'll slap that wig off your head if you ever in life up and try me like that in this damn interview again in public. Let me play this shit for y'all because I was just like, Tina, that was just so damn disrespectful. Okay. And they happened to be on the show called Black Love. I was just like, I didn't see no love there. But go off, sis.
I prayed for the type of man I wanted, and I got pretty much that. Is he perfect? Absolutely not. But, you know, he has a lot of the qualities. He has a lot of the qualities that, that I love. And we're having a really good time. I'm enjoying life. So there is hope, women, ladies. Type of man I prayed for the type of man I wanted, and I got pretty much that. Is he perfect? Absolutely not. But you know, he has a lot of the qualities. He has a lot of the qualities that I love, and we're having a really good time, and I'm enjoying life. So there is hope, women, ladies. Type of man I prayed for the type of man I wanted, and I got pretty much that. Is he perfect? Absolutely not. But you know, he has a lot of the qualities. He has a lot of the qualities that that I love, and we're having a really good time, and I'm enjoying life. So
y'all see that? No, he was like, no, like he needed her to co-sign that. No, did y'all see that? I said I would hate somebody to do my ass like that in an interview. She was like, did they say is he perfect? And she was like, no. He was like, no. No. Like, you know good and darn well you got to take that blue pill before we do it. That's the look she gave him. That's the no she gave him. Okay. She was like, yeah, no, you're not perfect, like, at all. Like, damn, I'm laying there for 25 minutes waiting on your blue pill to kick in. No, you are not perfect. That's the look she gave his ass. He was sitting there like, how am I not perfect? He's sitting there trying to figure out how he ain't perfect. And she's telling you in so many words, like, yeah, I married you, but bitch, yeah, you ain't that guy. You're not that dude. Yeah, you're not that dude. So she pretty much let you know she was the husband and the wife in that interview. And that shit is so sad. I see why she had to divorce him, honey. And yeah, Richard Child, go on and lick your wounds, honey, and be gone. Take that $1 million, hint, and go on, child. Okay. Because they said they took the whole safe. Now, y'all know nowadays, honey, when people got a safe, and I don't want to say he took it, but allegedly. Okay. Damn. Everything in this video is said and alleged and used in my opinion, my very own opinion, and is used for fair use and damn entertainment. Okay. Let me go ahead and say that shit if I ain't say it. Go and take that $1 million and be happy. Okay. She don't let everybody know around here. First of all, you probably don't have a big one. Okay. That's the look she gave. Like she thought that she married somebody that was big, schlong, dang-a-lang up in there, that you was swinging. Like when you take them tighty whities off, that your shit is dragging the floor. That's what she thought she had. But upon getting married and whatnot, okay, in the bedroom, she further noticed that when you took the tighty whities off, okay, that it was kind of still laying there on your leg, if you will. Okay. It was kind of laying over to the side on your leg, and it was still asleep. So she had to wait for about 25 minutes for the blue pill to kick in. And then when it kicked in, you had a Charlie horse. So she ain't been too happy. So Tina said, listen, I'm Beyonce's mama. You know, I deserve a big schlong out here. If I don't deserve nothing else. Now you fine and all, but you just ain't slanging like you need to be slanging. And nothing causes a divorce more than somebody that's just not putting it down in the bedroom. I'm just saying. She's feeling like she was tricked, if you will. Women, y'all know how it is. I don't know how it is, but women, we know how it is sometimes. Okay. Child, when he took them tighty whities off, she was like, that's it? Like, what time does he wake up? How long does it take him to wake up? Like, what's going on? What's going on? I'm looking at your face and you have a beard and a mustache, but when I look below the waist, you're looking like you're in the 2nd grade. So what is going on? That's the look she was giving him. When he said no, like I'm not pleasing you, I'm not putting it down. She was like, bitch, no. Anyway, back to the interview. Like, he's not doing shit at home. That's what it gave me. It's sad. Why do women do that? Why do you embarrass your men in public like that? Like, why do we embarrass men in public? Like, I would never do my husband that way. My thing is this. I've always been taught. My mother, and I was raised old school. You protect your man in public and chew his ass out when you get home. That's just how it works. Don't do that shit in public because you demasculate him. You make him feel like he a whole punk, like he ain't shit out here. I'm just saying, damn. Even if he don't have a big PP, we got to call it, when they little, it's PPs. Okay, let me school y'all right quick. For those of you who don't know. When your man got a little one, it's a PP. Okay. And when he got a big one, okay, the one that tap your kidneys, okay, that one. You can't just call it a dick. You got to put the in front, okay, because you got to make sure you are referencing the meat properly. Am I schooling y'all correctly? Do I need to run that back for the people in the back that didn't know what we're talking about here? Put the chill in the bed. I'm feeling a little petty right now. Go put your cheerings to bed. Like they say on Color Purple. Where your cheerings? They at home. Where are yours? Put your cheerings to bed. Let's go over this again for those of you in the back that didn't hear me. Because some of y'all got some men that's got a little pee-pee and you didn't know he had a pee-pee. You all this time, all these years, you think he had a dick. He had the dick, but he had a pee-pee. Let me school y'all. And I gotta blame some of y'all women too, because it's not all the men's fault. It's not all the men's fault, okay? Because you tricked him into thinking you was sitting on a 7-figure wop, bitch, and you won't nowhere near 7. Okay, you won't nowhere near 7. Nowhere near it. So you got to have a good 7-figure wop to bring out the beast in him, to where it makes him feel like it, even if he don't have a big one. You know what they say? It's not about the girth. It's not about that, you know, how big it is. It's about, you know, the motion in the ocean. That's bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I do not want, now a pinky, let's break it down for those of you who cannot understand. A pinky is always going to be smaller than a thumb, bitch. Okay? A pinky is always going to be smaller than a thumb. All right? The thumb is the biggest finger for a reason. All right? Now, some of y'all don't like them big, and that's fine. If you like a pee-pee, that's fine. Enjoy your pee-pee. Caress the pee-pee. Kiss the pee-pee. Whatever you feel like you need to do with the pee-pee. I can't tell you what to do with your pee-pee. It's yours. The Lord gave it to you. Embrace it. But for those of you that are home and you sit on a 7-figure wop and you have the dick in your house, you have to act accordingly. You have a different attitude when you have the dick. Oh, you do. Women, we have a different attitude. You can't tell us shit. We are like this. We are bougie. You can't tell me shit when I have the dick at home. Now, we got a pee-pee. You can have an attitude, but ain't nobody checking for it. You're like, bitch, whatever. That's how I treat somebody when they ain't really on their shit. Like, girl, all right, whatever, bitch. But when you got that thing, we call it a thing. You gotta say it twice so it sound like it's, you know, thing. I like to call it a thing. That's that thing. When they get out the shower and you be like, shit. Ooh, Lord. Let me go take a Motrin first. We got to take a Motrin first because you know that's going to be some pain when they bring in the pain, child. Oh, Lord, don't make me preaching here. I don't think he bringing the pain because the way she said now, that hurt him, child. That hurt him. Oh, that hurt him. Y'all saw the expression on his face? I'm going to play it one more time, honey, and we're going to move on. The way he stayed, the way he looked at her and kept staring at her, like, bitch, I just cracked your back last night, and you going to get your wide mouth ass, your big bike ass, not back, but bike, this one right here. You going to get your wide bike ass up in this interview and up and play with my manhood like this. Let's play this shit again. Because that made me mad, and I don't even have a PP.
So there is hope, women, ladies.
You trying to tell them there's hope,
man, I wanted,
and your husband ain't got no hope.
Pretty much that. Is he perfect? Absolutely not. But you know, he has a lot of the qualities. He has a lot of the qualities that that I love, and we're having a really good time, and I'm enjoying life. So there is hope, women, ladies.
She said, and we're having a really good time. He was like, speak for yourself, bitch. I'm not having a good time. You done told the whole damn world I got a small PP over here. I'm not having a good. We're having a great time. No, Tina. You need to apologize to that man for that interview. I'm just saying. Y'all divorced and you didn't file the papers now. That's the least you could do is apologize to him because ain't nothing like hurting a man's manhood. You can say anything about a man. And women, y'all know, that's our go-to when a man pisses us off. We always go below the belt like that. Why do we do that? And as soon as you break up with their ass and you mad with them, that's why your dick's small. You done been with this motherfucker like 16 years and it was okay then. But as soon as he pissed you off and you put that last bag in the trunk, now all of a sudden his dick is small. What is that? When did it become small? Because you was with him for about 16 years or so. He was giving you the dick for 16 years, but now all of a sudden you done put that last little Easter dress in the trunk and now his shit is small. Y'all need to stop that mess. Y'all know that's the go-to. Yeah, all right, but that's why your dick was small. And he'd be like, well, bitch, that's why you couldn't cook. And that's why you smell like mothballs every third week of the month. Y'all know men be on that petty bullshit like that. I'd be like, oh, Lord, y'all need to move on, child. Don't even get no counseling. Just move on. Shit. Get on my damn nerve. Tina, I told y'all she was a damn handful. Tina is a damn handful. I don't know how he stayed with her ass for 8 years. They were married for 8 years. I don't know how he put up with that shit for 8 years. I don't know why. But if it worked for Marceau, child, hey, if he could stay with Tisha for 17 years, child, and smell mothballs and chitlin juice, then hey, bitch, anybody can do it. My hat's off to you, child. God speed, and I mean speed, baby. 55 miles per hour to your ass if you can do it. Because I sure can. Moving on, child. May the Massengill be with you. Moving on. Somebody said I'm in here screaming. Ooh, child, I'm about to scream too. Ooh, make you want to holler. All right. So I saw something. Child, I don't know why Sheree Whitfield is out here speaking up like her ass is so important. I don't know who told her and when they told her that she was running something on Real Housewives of Atlanta, but I was like, bitch, you might want to keep quiet, Sheree. Okay? You might want to keep quiet because NeNe was telling the truth when she said that pretty much y'all were in the house that she built. All right. Now, everybody knows that NeNe was the star of Real Housewives of damn Atlanta. I don't know when maybe because she felt like she finally finished her house. Because it took her about 767 years to finish the bitch. Okay. And now she feels like she's so important because she finally finished her house to where she can be speaking up and responding to people that was relevant when her ass was irrelevant. Because how many times did Bravo get rid of you and bring you back? Because they knew you weren't doing shit. You were sitting at home trying on those damn jogging suits, doing nothing, no lucrative businesses, no real relationships, like really nothing going on. So they was like, let's just bring Sheree back. The people they wanted to bring back, they couldn't bring back because they weren't available. They were too busy because they were booked and busy and doing their shit. You weren't doing nothing, Sheree. But getting Botox and fillers and getting your nose chopped and screwed and picking up the phone whenever Tyrone called your ass from prison. That's all you were doing. That's pretty much all you were doing. So now you want to pick a fight with NeNe because she calls your ass out about you are in the house pretty much that she built, and she did. I mean, take your hat off to her. Say whatever you want to say about NeNe, but what you cannot dispute is the fact that she was the boss on that damn show. People tuned in to see her because she was the shit. She was. Now, people call her anal. That she was. NeNe was anal as hell. She still is. Somebody said I'm cutting up tonight. Well, that's what Draggaversary is about. Now, y'all know we've been corporate all damn week. It's time to let it out. Damn it. I'm tired of being corporate. I'm in corporate all week, biting my tongue all damn week. Draggaversary is where I unleash all of my frustrations and built up throughout the damn week, okay? And I'm gonna go all the way there tonight. I'm going in on some folks. Folks gonna be upset with me, but it is what it is. Shit. I mean, hey, that's what Draggaversary is all about. Okay. Yeah. They probably hiding in the bushes, but it's all right. You can hear me in the bushes, right? Do I need to turn the volume up on my computer over here? Do I? Going once, going twice? Because I know you ain't hit the like button. Thank you for being here, though. Bitch. Thank you for being here. Anyway. But what I was saying about NeNe and old Sheree, honey. Sheree decided to try to clap back. All right. They're saying that NeNe responded to Sheree's comment, honey, on Instagram, all right, where they said that she may not be on good terms with Andy Cohen, but she reminded Sheree, honey, that Andy himself said the Real Housewives of Atlanta was NeNe's house, and he did say that, okay? NeNe wrote that, let's not forget that Andy Cohen told y'all that this is my house, okay? Yes, that NeNe Leakes built, talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta, all right? And he actually posted that on Twitter. All right. Andy Cohen. He says that Real Housewives is the house that NeNe built. But guess what, NeNe? Even though you built that house, sis, you can never, and emphasis on the never, return back, according to him. All right. That's the message. Andy Cohen wrote the message there that NeNe did build the house there for Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now that's proof. Real Housewives of Atlanta, y'all see it there, is NeNe's house. But since you did that lawsuit, now your ass is in an apartment, is what Andy is saying, okay? You built the house, but now you had to move out of the house and stay in an apartment when it comes to Real Housewives of Atlanta because he don't want your ass back. So, yeah, Sheree, Miss redheaded stepchild of Real Housewives of Atlanta, baby, please fall back. You bring absolutely nothing to the show, okay? Absolutely nothing to the damn show. You don't. What do you bring to the show? Fake storylines. Bob with 3 left eyes. That's his ass on the show. I'm not paying no child support. This is Bob. I'm not paying no child support, Sheree. I'm taking you to court, Sheree. That's what you married, Sheree. You let a cross-eyed ninja tell you what he is and what he is not going to do. And that's what you stayed with. Women, why do we lower ourselves just because a man got money? For somebody of the likes of Bob Whitfield. Why do we do that? You don't even know when he's cheating on you with eyes like that. You don't even know if he's looking at another woman. If you ask him, Bob, are you seeing somebody else? Bitch, he's always seeing somebody else. Did you not see his eyes before you married him? Did you not see his eyes before you married him? Bob is always going to be seeing somebody else. That's just a fact. Oh, he's going to always be seeing somebody else. You be like, Bob, you like this dress I got on? Oh, yeah, both of them is fine. You're like, bitch, I ain't got them with one dress. Where you get the other dress from? Where you get the other dress from? And a person like Bob, let me just say this. It don't even matter if you got the biggest schlong in the world. I cannot lower myself. I'm going to say it again. I cannot lower myself to being on that type of bullshit. I'm sorry. I know the pickings are slim out here in these streets. But when you got a result to being with a man who see everything in threes, including your ass, just to feel important and to say you got a man, that speaks volumes to the type of bitch you are. Again, the word for the night is desperation. Okay, write that down for somebody that can't remember it. The word for the night is desperation, and that's giving total desperation. Okay, why you feeling so important out here, Sheree? I'm here to tell you that you are not. Okay, you might want to go sit it down, sis. You might want to go sit it down. Okay, yeah, you might want to sit it down. And the simple fact that you even reached back and got Martell Holt, honey, who didn't have shit to offer you, who was $10 million in debt. Now, they say he packing down there. Well, not packing, but he knows how to work what he working down there. But then again, if everybody's sitting on it, then again, is it worth it? Because you got to be at the damn clinic every time you get up from being with him. So what kind of sense do that make? What kind of sense do that make? Like, women, we got to do a little bit better than that. I'm sorry. And I know sometimes that's all we want is just some good. And sometimes we don't care about what's going on with the man. As long as he bring the good, he come over there, tap your kidneys and drop a little money on the dresser and be like, all right, I'll see you, to the next time. I'll be back on Thursday or I'll be back on Monday or Tuesday. And some of us are happy with that. Not me, but some of us are happy with that. But you got to raise your standards a little bit and stop messing with these ain't shit men, because then that makes you kind of be ain't shit as a woman. I mean, you are who you hang around. And I get it. Some of us don't want to be in commitments, and that's fine. That's fine, but you ain't got to be with an ain't shit person just to get your point across and to be satisfied. You just don't. But then again, it's always the one that ain't got no car and no job and sit at home and play PlayStation all day and stay in their mama basement. Those be the ones with the best deep. I mean, that's just a fact. Those be the ones that be putting their name on their orange juice stand with their mama saying, don't nobody drink my shit. Those are the ones that be really packing and cracking your back right. So then that puts us in a situation to where you got to, lower your standards just a little bit and say, you know what? I kind of do like the way he put it down in the bedroom. I don't like the fact that he keep writing his damn name on this damn orange juice while he's staying with his mama. I don't like that. Like a Jody. Y'all know what I mean? Like Jody from Baby Boy. One of them. Come over there and climb up in your guts and put it down right, but then go back home and stay with his mama. How do you respect a person like that? How do you respect a man like that? How do we respect men in that type of situation? Have we lowered ourselves to only think that getting good dick is the best, is the most important thing out here? I hope not, women. I know we're better than that. Let's move on to the next topic. Sheree is going to always be Sheree. She will. Sheree will always be Sheree, honey. All right, so Carly, honey, we're gonna talk about her. I'm gonna move on from her, and then we're gonna get on to our last topic because I want to kind of keep it at like a good 45, maybe an hour. We'll see. Carly's boyfriend, honey, is talking about we need to stop trolling her and have some sympathy for her. Now, did you not break up with her? You had no sympathy for her, which is why her ass was out here on the bullshit in the first place. Carly's boyfriend. All right, that's what we're gonna name you. We're not even gonna call you by your name because you're irrelevant. Okay, like pick one. You either don't want to be with her and you broke up with her because you was tired of her bullshit, but then you want to come back into the spotlight and be telling everybody else how we need to react to a person that you broke up with because she was on her bullshit, girl. Now, at the end of the day, Cardi is going to be trolled for probably the next 6 to 8 months. Just be comfortable with that. If they already showing up at her damn house, ringing the doorbell, trying to get a glimpse of her so they can take a damn picture and continue to troll her because she was out here lying on her bullshit, don't be out here telling somebody how to feel. Do not be trying to tell somebody how to feel. Somebody said, Mr. Smollett. Absolutely. I done lost 6 hours and 30 minutes of damn total sleep praying for damn Carly's return, and her ass was at the damn Red Roof Inn the whole time. I'm feeling disrespected a little bit. Her ass was at the Red Roof Inn, and I done sat here and did all this damn praying for her ass to come home, and she knew her ass was at the Red Roof Inn, laying up in there getting bit by them damn bed bugs, okay? Googling and canoodling with a damn 17-year-old with your damn wig off, sitting up in the bed looking like Celie eating Cheez-Its, hearing the helicopters and the loudspeakers calling for your ass, and you peeping out the windows not giving a hot damn, knowing your ass was on some bullshit. But now we don't supposed to troll you because you want to be on your bullshit, girl. Because y'all know this said she took her wig off because she look like Celie. Everybody know when you wear a wig. I don't own one, but for anybody to do, everybody know you have them 3 little plaits, and then you put the damn wig on and put your little pins in the shit so it don't shift when you be out here on this shit in case you got to check somebody. You don't want your part that started here to be over here. You're like, oh, bitch, I started here with my part, but now I got a side part because I had to read a bitch down and be on this right here. You know your wig shift when you be on that. But yeah. So you out here, girl, at the Red Roof Inn, laid up in here, honey, Googling and canoodling with your 17-year-old boyfriend, honey, getting dug out on them 3-count thread sheets up in their chair with your wig off in there, honey, calling on the Lord. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. You was on that. Because y'all know them 17-year-olds, they ain't got nothing but stamina. 17-year-olds ain't got nothing but stamina. I don't know what the boyfriend was working with because she was seeing old boy, little 17-year-old on the side. And baby, boyfriend, you might want to step your game up because that says a lot about you and what you working with over there. Okay. She ruined her whole life over 17-year-old. What they say about you. Now you online trying to defend her when she is indirectly saying that you won't putting the thing down right because she done ruined her life over a 17-year-old slime out here and some Cheez-Its. He was pouring Cheez-Its. He put a whole string of Cheez-Its, you know, on her stomach and was eating them off at the Red Roof Inn. While you were sitting at home telling everybody to pray for her to come home and she didn't want to come home. Now, only some good dick will make you take your wig off in public. Women don't be taking their wigs off in public. Only some good D will make you take your wig off in public and be running in the damn woods with a trail of Cheez-Its behind. Only some good D will do that. The dick is what we call it. You got to say the in front of it when it's that good. I don't know nothing else that make you do nothing like that. Only. Yes, honey, you laid up in there in the queen size bed, honey, looking like old Celie. Laying up there beside a 17-year-old. They said with your legs to the moon in there, girl. Ooh, child. It must be nice. I said, out of all places to go, the Red Roof Inn, Lord. Girl, you done left your... Only some good D. Let me back up. Only some good D will make you leave your Mercedes, child, because she was driving a Mercedes. Only some good D will make you leave your Mercedes on the side of the road, honey. Leave your wig on the side of the road in your Mercedes, honey, to go run off with a 17-year-old boy. Who is out here leaving Mercedes still running, mind you, still running on the side of the road? Who is out here on that type of BS? Not me. Over some D? Ooh, child. Carly, baby, I'm gonna troll you. What month is this? July? I'm probably gonna not troll you no more till probably give me about January. Okay, put me on the calendar. January. January, let's do mid-January, just in case I ain't all the way over my petty. And please write it in pencil, because when it gets to about the 15th of January and I still feel a little more petty in me, I'm gonna need you to erase that and put it down to, the end of the month. Because this right here level of bullshit you was on right here, sis, I ain't gonna be able to get over it. Not that easy. Not that easy. Okay. I ain't gonna be able to get over that easy. All right. So just let you know. Call his boyfriend, Mr. Smollett, if you watching my channel. Put me down for about January, maybe 16th. I said the 15th, but 16th. I know some mornings I wake up and I say I'm over my petty and I'm not. So give me one more day just to make sure I'm, totally detoxed from my petty. Let's put it on the 16th and write it in pencil. And don't write real hard. Okay. Yeah. So we can move it down to the end of the month. Moving on, child. I came up on some news that I know y'all can use. Somebody said blame it on the mental health. Child. Ooh, child. So I came up on some news, child. And I know I said I was not going to. I don't know why I always say I'm not going to be petty, but then it's the Leo in me, y'all. I promise. It's the Leo in me. I said, yesterday I gave my life over to the Lord, and I said I was not going to be on that level of petty anymore, but I have to pray after my video. I don't know, because I'm feeling a little petty. I ran across some news and I had to ponder. I didn't pray about it because I already knew I was going to still talk about it. So I didn't want to talk to the Lord about it because I know he was going to tell me not to talk about it. So my intentions was to talk about it, but I had to pray that the Lord would not allow me to be too petty when I'm talking about it, because I don't want to go too far. So no, I didn't really pray like that. Like, Lord, please don't let me talk about this, and please erase it from my mind so that I don't talk about it, because I want to talk about it. I want to be petty. So I don't want the Lord to help me in that area of being petty, because I love to be petty. But anyway, I ran across some news, y'all, about said person who thought that they were trying to take up for old Uncle Wanda, her moderator. I said I wasn't gonna do it, y'all, but I can't resist. I can't resist, because when I heard this information, I said, okay, I think y'all know who I'm talking about. She's probably in my bushes. And I got to go there. Oh, I got to go there, y'all. Somebody said, yes, I am petty. Whoa! Lord, why did I run across this information? Okay. Let me say this. This person had the nerve to say they doxed me, okay? I'm happy that you did, because that lets me know that I was so on your mind that you just had to know who this bitch was sitting on this camera over here every time you sit in my bushes. You were really mesmerized with who I am, so much so until you ran out and got the same hairstyle that I wear. Because y'all know a bitch always have her hair pulled up in a bun because she's trying to be corporate. That's how the Lord made me. Corporate at work now, at work. Now at 4:30, we back ratchet. From 8:30 a.m. till 4:30 p.m., we are corporate. I done told y'all. At 4:31, we are back ratchet. That's how it works with me. I don't know why, but that's just how it goes. But this particular person, okay, had a whole lot to say. And the only way that I'm just not going to be, and this is the last time I'm going to address it too. Let me just say that. This is the last time I'm going to address it, okay? Please don't nobody send me no more videos if this person decides to do a video, because I don't care anymore. I'm going to say what I got to say because I'm about to go in. I'm going to go a little hard. I'm probably going to take it a little too far. It is what it is. I mean, there are no rules in dragging. I mean, I'm just saying. There are no rules. There are no nice words. It's not, okay? So, this particular person, they made a notion to say, oh, I doxed this person. Oh, I looked this person up to find out who this person is. This person was very mad and pressed because I called this person broken piano teeth. Everybody knows who she is. She's Wanda's girlfriend, maybe. I don't know shit, because she's always there. She co-signs everything she says. I'll say allegedly. Yeah, this person says that pretty much that she's been allowed to walk into doors that I've never been able to walk in. I go to the dentist, but I don't think you've ever walked in that door before. Yeah. You said you walked in doors that I've never been able to walk in before. Would the dentist be one of those places that you walked in? Because I can't tell. Okay, I can't. I really can't. But let's go in. Okay, we're gonna address this, and I'm gonna let y'all go. I ain't even gonna hold you long, child. Ooh, Lord, y'all. Somebody said I just went. I'm not done. I've just begun. Please go ahead and pour your drinks and put your feet up. We're gonna talk. Let's talk. Yeah, this particular person, okay, because I used to watch the channel that this person used to be on. All right, mind you, this person stayed drunk all the time. All right. I've never seen nobody drink this much. Like, I don't know what you were going through in your life that made you feel the need to be drinking Hennessy like early in the morning, mid-noon, and late at night. Okay, like for real. I don't know what you were going through in your life, because you said your life was so great. But for a person to drink as much as you were, and was always drunk and looking so smoked out and cracked out some days too. All right. And then the dry ass Easter curls that I saw a few times on the videos. That bothered me a little bit, but I said, okay, well, maybe she didn't have no more pink oil moisturizer before she got on the video, so we're gonna let it slide. But then I kept seeing it, and I kept seeing the driest Easter curls. But then I'm glad that I was able to inspire you to go ahead and get some micro braids, so that we didn't have to see those dry split ends anymore. So that part really made me feel good. That part did. Okay, that part really made me feel good. And I said, Lord, there is a God. Who knew that caramel could inspire someone to do that? I didn't know. I did not know that I was that much of an inspiration. I didn't know. And yeah, I didn't know. But I mean, when people say they dox me, well, then I got to dox. I got to do my homework. If you do your homework, why don't I have to do my homework? That's very selfish of me to not do my homework if you're doing yours, right? So let's talk about the homework that I did, all right? Because I'm very thorough with mine. Oh, child. All right. So, Wheezy Jefferson voice box over there, honey. That's what I'm gonna have to call it. Because she sounds like Wheezy Jefferson when she talks. And Caramel Rell. Yes, she's over there talking about I am broken piano teeth. That one. I was like, okay, now I know you smoke probably about 40 packs of Cools a day, or maybe you've had one too many schlongs in your throat, and they've kind of tapped your voice box maybe one too many times and caused a little bit of damage back there, to where now you're out here with a permanent Wheezy Jefferson voice. Because that's what it gave me. I mean, that's what it was giving. That's what it gave me. Okay. Because from my understanding, your mouth stay open a whole lot. And usually when your mouth is open like that, balls fly in it. So it sounds like you've been gargling some salty balls. And salt will irritate your throat sometimes. Okay. It will. Usually salt will irritate your throat if you have a lot of it in your mouth all the time. Okay. But for a person who keeps their mouth open a lot, sometimes sweaty, salty balls will fall in your mouth. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you sleep with your mouth open because you talk all the time. And when you're talking, your mouth is open. So I don't know. You have your mouth open all the time during the day when you're talking. Then that mouth, and at night when you're sleeping, you're like this. So that, that gives way for people to maybe teabag without your consent when you're trying to sleep. We know what teabagging is, don't we? Oh, okay. Moving right along. So, ran across some news. This person tried to, they were feeling away. They wanted to announce that they didn't have to work anymore because they were retired. Their life was so great. And the fact that I have such a corporate job that I've been on for 21 years now, it's a great job. Make really good money doing what I do. This person decided they had to show their fake Louis bag. Yeah. I was like, well, if my husband's leg fell off and I got a lawsuit behind it, I mean, I would probably be comfortable too, right? If between me and my husband, we only shared 3 legs between the two of us, I would probably, and I got a nice little lawsuit, I would probably be living well and not working too. I'm not working. If my husband loses his leg, I'm not going to work either. I mean, right? mean, you're living with a squash over there. It's called a vegetable. Your husband is a vegetable. You're living with a squash while you're focused on my husband. You are laying next to a squash every night. Yeah. So while you're worried about mine, find your husband's leg and then get back to me. Okay. All right. Since you always hop in flights and you're always on the subway and you're always traveling here and there, maybe his leg fell off between New York and Besma, because that seems like that's the only place that you be going here. So find his leg and get back to me. Okay. Yeah, I would retire. If my husband lost his leg, I probably will too. But then I said, you know what? Why is it that she's always so irritated by me? Why is this person so irritated by me? Okay. Because usually when your man is hitting that thing right, okay, when he's hitting that thing right, you're not that irritated. That kind of takes the frustration out of you a little bit. But when he only got one leg, he can't get up in there like he need to. So I'm sorry, girl. Let me apologize for him. All right. Okay. So I said, do I have a drink caramel? No, I don't need it. Yeah. Let me wet my whistle. Yeah. So long story short, honey, finding out that this person says that they make so much money a month, honey, that they don't have to work. And then we find out, honey, that your husband, honey, done lost his whole leg out here. And you got this lawsuit, honey. You got some lawsuit money that you're sitting on because your husband ain't got but one leg, girl. Now, I didn't know he was hopping around. I didn't know. The Lord didn't reveal to me that he was hopping around. Me doing my homework kind of revealed to me that he was out here hopping around on one leg. So you got a one-legged husband and you worrying about mine who got two. Girl, life must be hard. Somebody said pig leg. Y'all ain't shit in the chat. I swear to God. Girl. What is that? Now, I would rather go to work and earn an honest living, okay, and acquire all the things that I would rather have in my life, which I don't want for anything. I promise you. If I take you downstairs in my closet right now, you'll be like, bitch, I'm good over here. But I don't want my husband to lose a leg for me to have to get a Louis bag. Like, you didn't get a Louis bag until your husband lost his leg is what it's giving me. So you were able to acquire nice things because your husband had to lose a leg. So your husband was being unselfish and lost a leg so that you could finally acquire a Louis bag. But my problem is this, and I've always said this, all right? When a person skips over the most important thing in their life to acquire things that they really don't need over the things that they really need, that makes me question you and your integrity as a woman. So when you finally got this lawsuit money, you chose to run out and buy a Louis bag and you didn't even think about your teeth. So you rather have a Louis bag and fucked up teeth and hop on your channel and come for me about some damn teeth. I never said my teeth was perfect. I just called you broken piano teeth. That's the name I gave you. Okay. That's the name I gave you. All right. Yeah. Now I do remember that you know, maybe because you moved your channel from where you used to record your videos from your bedroom where you had the king size bed and the sheet that you put on the bed, the flat sheet that you put up on like this little clothesline thing that was behind you to kind of block everything else, and your husband had to scoot behind you like this because y'all room was like a 3x5 over there, that little tiny ass apartment. That one time, now you kind of moved it into the kitchen, and now we got to sit there and watch these old ass cabinets behind you every time you go live on your video. That's kind of disturbing to me because if my husband lost his leg, bitch, I'm upgrading my cabinets. Yeah. That's an automatic upgrade for me. I don't need to ride the subway if my husband lost a leg. I'm probably going to get my keys and yeah, we're going to zoom out in a nice little ride. Well, I'd ride a nice little ride right now. And my husband still has his leg. I got my leg too. But yeah, I'm probably going to skirt out in a nice little, that affords you the right to be able to skirt. You're going to skirt out, honey, in something real nice. Not on the subway where the rats are. I've been to New York a few times. I got family in New York. What you doing on the subway? And your husband had to sacrifice his leg. Are we on that type of bullshit out here? Oh, child, but you got time to be doxing me and looking me up, girl. I know you ain't find nothing. You wasted all that time looking for me, child. You should have been looking for your husband's leg. You see where your priorities are? Your priorities is in a fucked up place. One, because you out here buying fake ass Louis bags, and that's all they're doing in New York. They got several places on the corner, honey, where you can get a nice little Louis bag for $50. Okay. It's sad. It's so sad. I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. That you married to a whole squash out here, child. I did not know, honey. But Tara, did y'all know that? I did not know that her husband didn't have a leg. I'm tripping over that. Because I was wondering when I saw him scooting behind her that one time in the video, I thought he was getting ready to start like breakdancing, like crumping or something. I was like, oh shit, hold up. I thought I was about to get a show. But I didn't know he didn't have no leg. I didn't know that's what was going on. I thought when I saw him doing this shit, trying to scoot behind you in that little ass room with the sheet up behind you, I thought he was about to break out in one of these shits right here. I was like, whoa, hold up. He about to be on his turbo and ozone in the video, but he just didn't have no leg. You could have warned me. That's your selfish ass, though. Okay. You selfish. Somebody said Chinatown. Stay out of Chinatown, child. Stay out of Chinatown with them fake Louis. Ain't it amazing? Ain't it amazing how the Lord works? See, I said I was going to let it go, but then I thought about it. I said, do I want to add this into my Draggaversary? Oh, I have several. This is her on the video. I have several properties. Bitch, you should. The man lost a fucking leg. This man sacrificed a leg so that you can have a home to stay in. You should, girl. Oh my God. Is life that hard? That somebody got to be on disability so that you can live comfortably? Oh my God. It's the audacity for me. I'm going home I'm home now, but I'm going downstairs when I get off this damn video. And I'm gonna thank the Lord for letting me have both of my legs, because we don't really understand, we really don't understand and appreciate things until we don't have them no more. Okay, for real. Girl, you got a whole crump dancer in your house and you didn't even know. You didn't even know, child. You did not know you had a whole crump dancer. I said, Lord, I felt like I was watching the movie Breaking, baby, when he came in the room, Lord. Your husband was looking like, honey, he was in the movie Breaking when he came in there, trying to be all in the video. But this is my thing, too. You like to throw out the fact that you had I think she said she had like 60K followers or something like that when she was on All About the Tea. Listen, ma'am, they were on that show. Shout out to Schoolboy, because I follow her. I see it for Schoolboy, yes. For those of you who don't know who Schoolboy is, because she was actually on that show, honey. So I'm going to tell you who made the show on All About the Tea. Schoolboy, the Bishop, because he got his own channel. Shout out to him. Go follow him as well, because I still do. All right. And what's the light-skinned chick that had the braids that was the attorney over there too? Yeah, they actually made the show. People really wasn't seeing it for you, sis. I say the name. People really wasn't seeing it for you, Marcella. People really didn't like you like that. And let me tell you how I know. Because when you struck out to get your own channel, none of those people followed you. So how do you go from having 60K followers to then having your own channel and you only have 7K subscribers? And most of your videos barely have like 200 views. Okay. Players. I love me some players. She's so intelligent and she talks her shit, but she's real eloquent. She's real eloquent with hers. And I love that about her. They actually made the show. People didn't really like Marcella because she was real bougie and she talked a lot of shit and she thought that it was always about her. It's not what it's about. You're not the only one that's out here with money. I cannot stand people that be on that type of bullshit. Like, as soon as somebody lose a leg and you get your check and it finally hits your account, all of a sudden you this important person. It's just really not that important, miss. People are out here still driving Mercedes. People out here still have homes. People still have money in the bank to where they don't even realize when they got paid from their regular job. So how do you sit in your apartment and talk about someone else having to go to work every day when that's what real people do? That is what real honest people do. Even the Bible says, and you like to throw out God quotes, that a man who don't work don't eat. It's called work. It's called work, ma'am. So for you to downplay someone who choose to go to work and not sit on their ass all day and sit back on the computer and have time to look up people, to look up information, to be on certain levels of petty. See, I choose to be, productive is what we really like to call it. I choose to be productive with my time and use my mind. I went to college. I did what I needed to do for myself. Why would I sit at home on my ass to appease someone just because they think that it's so wrong for me to have a job? It's very shallow-minded. I see you guys putting in players. I love me some players. Shout out to her. Shout out to players. Shout out to Schoolboy. And shout out to the Bishop. Follow them, please, because, yes, they do have very good content. They have very, very good content. Like, very shallow-minded. And the fact that she actually hangs with Wanda further shows how shallow-minded she is, because Wanda is very shallow-minded. Two people who think alike, who hang together, it says it all. It speaks volumes to the fact that the two of you think exactly alike. And you be friends with whoever you choose to be friends with. But please understand, certain people who are always negative and speak negativity all the time and always talk about money, money this and money, money that. It's great to have money. I love some money. But at the end of the day, what else do you have about you that makes you be or have some substance about you? You have no substance, which is why you don't have enough people who follow you, because you're not talking about anything but money. People don't want to hear that. People want to be able to visit and patronize your channel and support you because you are actually talking about something worth listening to and supporting. Not about being vain, not about putting another person down because you feel like you have more than them. It's not about that. Wanda likes to do the same thing, and you a whole lunch lady. So make that make sense to me. It's not about that because you've been on Love and Marriage Huntsville. All of a sudden now you're a star and everybody else is beneath you. It's not about that. I would never be braggadocious about what I have because that's shallow-minded of me to do that. That makes me, that would make me feel like I'm better than someone else, and that's just not the case. Everybody is designed to be and have what they have in life and acquire those things. And we are our brother's keepers. It is our job to pull up other people, okay, as we come up as well. Not sit back and judge the next person because we feel like we've arrived and that we're better than the next because we got this outlandish check somewhere because the motherfucker lost his leg. But you made it seem like, oh, I was able to retire at 40 years old. Bitch, you should retire at 40 if you got a nice enough check. Anybody in their right mind would sit on their ass if they got a nice enough check at the expense of someone else and at the expense of someone else losing something as precious as a fucking leg. That's the point that I'm making. That is the point that I'm making. That's the shallow-minded. That's the shallow-minded bullshit that I'm talking about. Especially when you don't know them. Thank you, Artrell Palmer. I don't devote that much time and attention to someone that I don't know. I'm not sitting at home Googling people that I don't know, trying to find out who that person is. You want to know who I am? Ask me. I don't have anything to hide except my social security number, bitch. Ask me whatever you want to ask about me. I share as much as I feel I want to share. I mean, you know that I'm married. You know that I'm a mom. Where I live, that's probably none of your business. But I mean, you can pull up. It is what it is. We protect it over here. I ain't worried about that. But at the end of the day, I said all that to say this. Do not put yourself in a position to create unwanted beef with someone who you know is always on a certain level of petty. I mean, I could let it go and not say anything. And I went back and forth on if I wanted to say anything about it. But sometimes you have to check people and let them know, I see you just like you see me. Okay? For real, for real. I don't have time to pull up shit on people. I'm busy over here. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I work. All right, music. I have a lot of shit that I'm doing. I'm a YouTuber. That's a job in itself, getting stories out every single day. That's my life, and I enjoy it. I enjoy it, and I don't knock anybody else that work 2, 3 jobs. Whatever you got to do to get out here and get it, baby, do that. But don't look down on someone else because they choose to be productive and have some shit out here in life. I look at all the things that I've acquired, and I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself from doing all the things that I've done in my life and all the things that I've acquired. And I don't need to sit on my channel and say, well, I got a Louis bag and I got some red bottoms and I drive this, and this, and this. I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. Somebody said, I mean, come on, y'all. I mean, what? Some things don't need to be explained. Some things just don't need to be explained. Somebody said we enjoy your commentary. I appreciate it. I try to keep it real. Anytime you guys see me, I try to be the same exact person every day. I get on here some days, I'm tired as hell. But this is my job, and I give it 100% just as if I went to my corporate job. And that's on period. I give you guys 100% of me every time I come on here, whether I feel like it or not. Some days I'm tired as hell. I don't feel like going live, but I still do it. Some mornings I get up in the morning, I'm tired as hell. But I get on there and I give you guys a great show every time I come on here because you guys support me and I appreciate that. Okay. Now, am I going to be a little petty? Is that going to ever go away? Probably not. Okay. But I am going to dial back on, the little back and forth with the little content creator bullshit, because to me, I don't feel like that's content. I feel like that's irrelevant. Okay. And I said that yesterday. I am going to focus more on giving you guys content. Now, every now and then I will be on my petty bullshit because that's just how the game goes. Okay. You don't kind of get to keep saying little sneaky shit and then Caramel don't say nothing because I'm a Leo. I mean, it's in me. I gotta say something every now and then. But some stuff, I just let the shit go and roll off my back because it's really not that important to me. Okay. What's important to me is that I give you guys great content and that I stay matrix to the bullshit and we continue to grow this channel because that's what it's all about. Okay. Says yes, you do, and it's good content. I mean, I appreciate it. I really do. Okay. So with that being said, we are an hour already into. I hope you guys enjoyed the Draggaversary. I tried to act up a little bit for you guys tonight. I had to be on my petty. I had to call some folk out, honey, because that's just what we do over here. That's what Draggaversary is about. So it is what it is. And if there's a response to this video, I don't really give what they call half a fuck. Let's chop it. That's half a fuck. We don't care. Because we will not be responding. I will not allow anyone to use my back to grow their channels anymore. And I peeped the game. Come for Caramel. And Caramel responds, and then people rush over to see what happened over there and send the traffic over there. Like, no, I want to keep my traffic over here so that my channel can grow. So that's what we're doing. All right. So yeah, you will not be hearing any more bullshit from Caramel responding to no mess because we're focusing on this channel. All right. Thank you, Caramelians, for support. Thank you so much to my mods for doing such a great job of keeping the trolling down. And let's get on out of here and enjoy our night. And I will see you guys in the morning for Car Chronicles. We got a great show lined up for you. Yeah, so you guys meet me there, honey, at 8 a.m. in the morning. All right, tomorrow is Friday, baby. The end of the week. All right, we're counting down to Caramel's birthday, which will be Monday, honey, July the 31st. We got any more Leos before we go? Leos. If you any Leos in the building, drop your birthday right quick. Drop your birthday. Let's see, Leos. Come on, say can't wait. Good night. Any more Leos in here before we go? Drop your info. What's your birthday? Oh, yes, it's True Facts. All about the tea. Yes, I used to watch that channel. I did. I used to love that damn show. But she always was something about her. I just couldn't. But yeah, okay. I see 7/26, August 13th, 8/19, 7/31. Okay, Naja Hanson, we got the same birthday. Yay. August the 7th, 8/11. I see you 8/9, 7/30. Okay. 8/8. Yeah, 8/18. I see you. Yes, August 11th, 8/10. Wanda's a Leo. Lord, that's why we don't get along. Two Leos do not get along. I promise you. Leos, the energies are too strong. That's why two Leos don't get along. That's why we bump heads because of that. Now I see. Leos do not get along like that, honey. Somebody said August 5th, August 10th. 8/2. See how we playing the piano. I hope you Say somebody I'll be playing the piano. I hope it doesn't bite me. Says I've never seen her before on YouTube until she mentioned Caramel's name. Well, hey, she brought some traffic my way. I tell you. Every time they be talking about Caramel, you don't realize be sending everybody. They're like, who is Caramel? Y'all would not believe how many messages I've gotten from somebody said, such and such a person was talking about you on your page, and I had to come over and see what you were all about and what you were talking about and see who you were, blah, blah, blah. And I subscribed to your channel. I was like, well, thank you. See how negativity can bring positivity? I absolutely love it. But all right, see you guys in the morning. I ain't gonna hold you. You guys have a great night. It is 9 o'clock. I gotta get into bed. Love you guys all the way that way, and goodbye. Hit that like button too, okay? Love you and goodbye.